'05 Designer triple slide just came in here. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This had been owned most recently by a younger couple. They took good care of it, which is unusual for younger couples. That's a positive sign. This looks to have been always well maintained. I can't detect any area where there's been any sort of equipment failures or abuse or neglect. I mean, this you look down here in this basement, and this is clean and everything. So whoever had it kept it well. It was stored outside. You can detect a little bit of that in the decals, but it's not terrible. And you have to expect to measure that on an '05. It's just being realistic. I do like the bigger pin box on this, though, with that cushion system there. Help you soak up some of those shocks and jolts going down the road. All your windows open for ventilation. You see that we have the awning toppers on all the slides to help keep the slide outs protected from premature weathering and deterioration. Underbelly enclosed, insulated, heated. Designer for years and years and years was Jayco's top level fifth wheel until it was renamed and then just revamped and renamed Pinnacle. And shortly after that, a couple years later, wouldn't you know it, they re-released something called a Designer, which is once again their top level fifth wheel. Very exclusive kind of club stuff. I don't care if it's new or old. If you roll into a campground with something that says Designer on the side, heads turn and people go, oh, these guys are serious and they know what they're doing. Very well respected brand. Front and rear caps, everything looks to be good. Things I would expect from this if I were the future owner of it. I'd say within 2 years, it looks like you may be doing a little bit of extra, just regular maintenance, caulkwork and stuff like that. But again, on used RVs, you're going to have that with pretty much anything you look at. Just like the outside, the interior is in great shape. Interior, thankfully, has been, saved from the sun. So you're not going to even have any of the weather checking on decals in here because obviously the weather doesn't get in here. 2-section day and night shades on all your living room windows. We do have floor flush slide over here, so you've got the nice, easy transition from the slide to the living area. Lots of windows, and actually I have to kind of keep the camera pointed down because if too much light hits the camera aperture, then it gets all dark and hard to see. I love the residential ceiling fan up here. On days where you don't always want to run the air conditioner, you open some windows, you kick that on, and you just get a nice breeze through the camper. Up here you see that we have the power ceiling vent fan, and that looks to be an aftermarket upgrade somebody put on here at some point. Or rather, not a vent fan, rather, but just a power lift. And what they did is they installed the roof vent covers here and over the bathroom vent, so you can leave them open even in the rain. And you know how everyone loves the music that they listened to when they were a kid in high school? When I was a kid in high school, that's what RV cabinetry looked like. I am just a sucker for it. That nice, rich honey oak. It still looks like wood, but it's been shaped and touched. Somebody didn't work the wood, they worked with it. That's the feel that I have with this. It just always takes me back. I've always preferred that look. Bigger 10 cubic foot refrigerator freezer over here as well. Back then, this was way before they were putting residential fridges and stuff. That was the biggest fridge in the game. At some point, the original chairs have been replaced with this very nice lightweight Euro style chair. What I like about these is with this floor plan you would have to crank recliners sideways and do stuff like that, but these chairs are very lightweight. Normal RV recliners are not. So these are very comfortable. They're very easy to manage when you come and go. So this is equipped for traveling, so to speak. Sofa over here is a full-on hide-a-bed, and I'm just kind of tuning in to realize this size. This window on the sidewall over here, holy cow, dude. Look at that. That's a big honking window. Usually these little side windows next to chairs don't have that kind of size to them. That's awesome. What I do like too is the extra storage pockets down here under appliances. Those are areas a lot of manufacturers will not actually build anything into. This is a one-piece molded countertop, even the sink. If you take a look here, it looks like someone had fashioned or replaced a sink cover at some point, but you see that it's seamless. There's no way for water to penetrate in here. I've always liked that system, and I think this supplier simply moved away from the RV business, and that's the only reason you don't really see it used a lot today. Freestanding table and chairs, because this is not a bunkhouse. This is a couple's coach, and it's oh, shoot. Caught myself in a mirror. I try really hard to avoid that. I don't know, I'm funny about it, but when I'm doing these tours, I don't like to be in front of the camera most of the time unless I'm just really feeling froggy on a given day. Then I'll tend to hop on over. I have seen this where people have taken a traditional older floor plan way before flat screens were commonplace in RVs and updating it with flat screens super commonly, but more so in the designers that come in on trade. And there are a lot of them out there, and they stay put together because they're in really good shape. Here's another big hot button item for me. I just absolutely get annoyed when I see something in a big high level fifth wheel like this that does not have a closet by the door. Obviously this one does. If you know, this is an RV that in theory you could use all year long. So if you're springing your fall camping, you're constantly taking on a jacket or putting on a jacket, taking off a jacket, back and forth, back and forth. Having one of those by the door is just the best. So we've got a flat deck, upper deck here, not a bathroom with an upper bedroom deck. So this is a full walk-in height bedroom with a full king bed in the slide. So you've got plenty of big bedroom space in here. The front wardrobe here, you know, you got wall-to-wall clothing storage space with your little TV cubby up there. Once again, this is before we felt the need to have a 40-inch flat screen only 6 inches from our toes when we sleep at night. That being said, a 40-inch flat screen only 6 inches from your toes is freaking awesome, and I don't blame you. Again, one-piece molded sink here. So the countertop, the sink, everything is one piece, so you don't have to worry about water seeping in and causing swelling and damage. Big old garden shower with the seating area here. So if you do want to sit to like shave your legs, if you're going to be in this thing for a long time, or maybe you just need to sit down when you bathe. You know, that's pretty common in this size and category. Those sort of things are nice features to have, and that's why I put these videos together, guys. You know, there's no Carfax for campers. I try to be the detective that comes out here and gets at least the baseline information to answer some basic questions for you to see if it's even worth driving for. You know, I'm no different than you guys. You know, I earn my money $1 at a time, and I'm not interested in driving hours and hours and hours just to look at something. And I publish pricing. If you hop over to our website, or if you're there already, you'll see that we actually publish pricing. We don't make you call for price. We're fair. We're easy to work with. We're very transparent, and we'd love the chance to meet you. And if you give us that opportunity, chances are we will earn your business. Phone number here is 800-256-5196. Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping, everybody.